Hello children, this is my third session of pair of linear equation in two variables. In the last two sessions, I have discussed many problems related to that chapter. Now, in this session, I am discussing with you the conditions for consistency, the problems related to that, and age-related word problems. So, let us start with the problems related to conditions for consistency. As you all know that there are three conditions: infinitely many solutions, no solution, and unique solution. So let us start one by one questions related to it. So our first question is infinite many solution is the condition involved, and what we have to do is we have to find out the value of k. Now the two equations are given to you. That first is this one and the second is this one. So what we have to do is simply we have to write down the equation. Our first equation is kx plus 3y minus k minus 3 equal to 0, and the second equation is 12x plus ky minus k equal to 0. So these are our two equations, and then we have to see whether the equation is in the general form or not. So our general form is ax plus by plus c equal to 0, and we can see that this equation is in the general form. Now the second thing what we have to see is that the equation condition involved in it is infinitely many solutions. So what is the condition for infinitely many solution? Condition for infinite many solution is a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. Now what we should do is we should write down from here the value of a1. a1 is k, then b1 is 3, and c1 is minus k minus 3. Similarly, here a2 is 12, b2 is k, and c2 is minus k. Now what we have to do is we have to simply put the value over here. So what is the value of a? Putting the values, we get, what is a1? K upon 12 is equal to 3 upon k is equal to minus k minus 3 upon minus k. So we have to take one by one. First we will take this two, this one and this one, and we will solve. On solving, what do we get? On solving, we get here k upon 12 is equal to 3 upon k implies k square is equal to 36. So what will be the value of k? Plus minus 6. Now the next we will take these two. 3 on solving, 3 upon k equal to minus here minus k minus 3 upon minus k. What do we get? Minus minus gets cancelled. This cross multiply. This becomes 3k is equal to k square minus 3k. Then what does it become? Minus 3k. 3k will go to that side. Sometimes why I have taken this question, because sometimes children what do they commit mistake is write simply k square is equal to 6k and then take common k and uh, then write down the only one value. No, the correct way of doing is just taking on he writing over here 0 over here and then taking minus 3k minus 3k. It becomes k square minus 6k, and then we will take k as common and we will write k minus 6. and then the value of k will be 0 and 6. So this is actually, we sometimes what do the children do? They simply write k square is equal to 6k and k, and then they cut kk and they get k is equal to 6. This is completely wrong. We have to proceed. If this type of question is given, we have to follow this procedure. I hope you have got my point, and please follow whenever it is given in the examination. Now let us come to the next question. Our next question is, for which value of p does the pair of equation given below has unique solution? Now you all know the condition for unique solution. Condition for unique solution is a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. First of all, we have to write the condition. So condition for unique solution, it is a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. Same thing we have to do. We have to simply, these are our two equations, and what we have to do is we have to write down the value. Value of a1 is 4, b1 is 3, and c1 is 8. Here a2 is 2, b2 is 2, and c2 is 2. And simply we have to put the value, and then what values we have to put is a value of a1 is, putting the values we get 4 upon 2 is not equal to, sorry, here a1 is 4 and b1 is c. So 4 upon 2 is not equal to p upon 2. So what do we get over here is this 2 2s are 4. So implies p is not equal to 4. So what will be our answer? Because they are not concerned with the what is not the value of 4. They are concerned with the value of p. So what we have to write? We have to write in our answer. Hence, for all values of p except 4, the given pair of equation has equations have a unique solution. So I hope you have got my point. Whenever such type of question is there, so only one thing, only the value of 4 is not there of p. Otherwise, all the values except 4, all the values belong to p. So this is also one type of question which is little bit different, and different questions only come in the board examination. So we have to go through this type of questions importantly. Now the next question arises, for which value of k will the following pair of linear equations have no solution? This is our third condition. For no solution, we all know what is our condition. a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2. So whenever we get the question, then first of all we have to see the condition and write down the condition. So here one thing is another there. Now I have asked you to see whether the question is in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So first of all, what we have to do is we have to convert this question in ax plus by plus c. So 3x plus y minus 1 equal to 0, and then the next one will be 2k minus 1x plus k minus 1y minus 2k plus 1 equal to 0. So these are our two equations, first equation and second equation. We have to work upon it. So first of all, what we will write, condition for no solution. So what is our condition for no solution is A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is not equal to C1 upon C2. So this is the value. A value of A1 is 3, then A2 is 2k minus 1, then equal to B. The value of B is 1 and then B1 is 1 and B2 is k minus 1 and then C1, value of C1 is minus 1 and C2 is minus 2k plus 1. This minus minus gets cancelled. Now we'll solve. First we will take these two. Then what do we get? 3 on solving. 3 upon 2k minus 1 equal to 1 upon k minus 1. Then this is implies 3k minus 3 is equal to 2k minus 1. It implies that 3k minus 2k is k and minus 3 goes there, it becomes plus 3 and plus 3 minus 1 is 2. So we get the value of k is equal to 2. Now we have got the value of k is equal to 2, but we have to solve this also. Sometimes value of 2 and we can say value of 2 maybe plus or minus, so we should have the habit of solving both not equal to also. We can solve it. Now we'll take this 1 upon k minus 1 is equal to 1 upon 2k plus 1. On solving, we get, so what it becomes, 2k plus 1 is equal to k minus 1, then 2k minus k is k and it goes here, k is not equal to minus 2. So k is equal to 2, but k is not equal to 2. So what we will write the answer, hence the given system of equation will have no solution for k is equal to 2. So this is the way we have to solve. I have told you 3 conditions and 3 way, the different type of questions. Now let us come to another type of questions. One more question with you. For which value of a and b will the following pair of linear equation has infinitely many solutions? This is also the same question of infinitely many solutions, but here question is little bit big, or you can say sometimes this such type of questions children get scared and they don't want to do it. So I just want to tell you that this is very easy. So first of all, the condition is, what is the condition? A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2, and we have to bring the equation in the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So according to that, what is our a1? Our a1 will be, just simply we will write over here x plus 2y minus 1 equal to 0. This will be our equation 1, and this will be our equation 2, a minus bx plus a plus b y minus a plus b minus 2 equal to 0. This is our equation 2. Now our a we will put simply the in the our condition. A1 upon A2. So what is our A1? A1 is the question given to us is x plus 2y. So if you get any problem whether um, to find out, so simply you can write down also the value of A1. Value of A1 is 1. Then B1 is 2 and C1 is minus 1. And here also A2 is A minus Bx, A minus B. B2 is A plus B and C2 is A plus B minus 2. These are the three, and now only what we have to do is we have to simply put our values in this. So just putting the values, we can easily solve. What is A1? 1 upon A2, A minus B is equal to B1, 2 upon A plus B is equal to minus 1. And here also minus is there. Minus 1 and minus A plus B minus 2. So now we have to take two equations and solve. First we will take this equation and solve. Then what it will become? A plus B is equal to 2A minus 2B. So it becomes minus 2B goes here. So it becomes 3B is equal to 3A. So 2A and minus A, sorry. Here, and B plus 2B is equal to 2A minus A. So 3B is equal to A. We have got the value 3B is equal to A. Now we will just simply solve this equation. 2 upon A plus B is equal to 1 upon A plus B minus 2. So we can put the value of this value over here and we can get the value simply, or we can solve also. So I'll just remove this one. What do we get over here? 2A plus 2B minus 4 is equal to A plus B. So what it becomes? 2A minus A is A plus 2B minus B is B minus 4 equal to 0. Now these are the two equations. One equation is A minus 3B is equal to 0 and then other equation. So we'll just solve these two equations and we can get the value. Here A plus B equal to 4 and putting this value A is equal to 3B. Putting the value, we get value A is equal to 3B, we get 3B plus B is equal to 4. 4B is equal to 4. B is equal to 1. So we have got B equal to 1. And then what will be the value of A? A is equal to 3B is equal to 3 into 1 is equal to 3. So the value of A and B is value of A and B is, what is A? 3. 3 and for 1. This is the answer what we were supposed to bring. So I hope you have gone through this type of question and you will surely do the related questions. Now we shall come to the questions related to age. In the class 8, you have studied the age related questions and you have done simple questions related to it. Same type of questions are there, only the difference is that in class 8 those were of one variable and in class 10 it is of two variable. same, you will find similar questions, nothing different. Now, a father is three times as old as his son. The question is there. Now, what we have to just read the question and see what are the conditions which has been involved in the question and do accordingly. So, it is written a father is three times as old as his son. After 12 years, his age will be twice that of his son. Find their present ages. So, what we have to think is, first of all, there are two persons, father and son. So first of all, what we have to do is, and they are asking their present ages. So what we have to write is, let the present age of father and son be X and Y years respectively. मीन्स पिताजी की एज कितनी है, एक्स ईयर्स है, और बेटे की एज कितनी है, वाई ईयर्स है. ये सबसे पहला काम हम एज्यूम कर लेते हैं. दो वेरिएबल्स हैं. क्लास 8th में हमारे पास एक वेरिएबल था, तो हम एक वेरिएबल से ही काम करते थे. यहाँ पर हम बहुत इजी हो जाता है और सवाल, व्हेन वी आर हैविंग टू वेरिएबल्स, फादर की एज एक्स एंड बेटे की एज वाई. अब बात आती है आफ्टर 12 years. So after means later on. When we are discussing about after, everything should be added. कोई भी चीज अगर आफ्टर है तो उसमें हमको क्या करना पड़ेगा, उसमें हमें जोड़ना पड़ेगा. अगर 2 साल बाद तुम्हारी उम्र है तो क्या करना पड़ेगा, दो को हमें 2 साल जोड़ देना पड़ेगा अपनी उम्र में. मान लीजिए आपकी उम्र कुछ 15 years है, तो आप क्या करेंगे, 2 साल बाद आप 17 years के हो जाएंगे. तो after 12 years, his age will be twice that of his son. So what we will do? We have to just go what is being asked. तो यहाँ पर हमको देखना है कि आफ्टर पहला कंडीशन है, a father is 3 times as old as his son. तो हमारी जो फर्स्ट कंडीशन है वो क्या कह रही है कि फादर की एज को हमने एक्स माना है, is 3 times as old as his son. तो पिताजी की एज 3 times है अपने बेटे की एज की. तो पहली कंडीशन हो गई, ये तो हमारी पहली कंडीशन हो गई. अब दूसरी कंडीशन हमने आपको जो बताया कि 12 years है. अगर 12 years एगो होता तो हम उसमें माइनस करते, 12 years बिफोर होता तो हम माइनस करते, लेकिन 12 साल बाद है तो हम उसमें प्लस करेंगे. और प्लस क्या करेंगे, दोनों की उम्र में 12 साल आगे की बात होगी. तो पिताजी की उम्र में भी हमको 12 साल जोड़ देने पड़ेंगे और बेटे की उम्र में भी हमको 12 साल जोड़ देने पड़ेंगे. तो सबसे पहला चीज हमको ये करना पड़ेगा, when we see the question in this way, then what we have to do is simply we have to write in this way, x plus 12 y plus 12. अब इतना काम कर लिया. अब हम नेक्स्ट चीज देख रहे हैं, his age will be twice that of his son. अब हम अपना जो भी फंक्शन है, अब 12 साल बाद पिताजी की एज x plus 12 हो गई, बेटे की एज y plus 12 हो गई. अब ये कह रहे हैं ट्वाइस हैं, तो यहाँ पर हम 2 लगा देंगे सिंपली, and simply we are going to solve. Nothing is there, only we have to understand what is written and what is being asked, and simply framing the question after understanding will help you to find out the solution in very easy way. Now simply we will solve this. What it becomes, x plus 12 is equal to 2y plus 24. So what will we get here? We will bring variables in one side. It becomes x minus 2y, and 24 minus 12 is 12. So this is actually our second equation, and our first equation is x is equal to 3y. In this equation also we will bring the variable in one side, x minus 3y is equal to 0. So actual first equation this one, and second equation is this one. On solving both the equations, we get x minus 3y equal to 0 and x minus 2y is equal to 12. We need not write on subtracting or on adding. Simply we have to write one line on solving both the equation, and then we have to see whether we have to add or subtract. Here no restriction is given to you whether you have to solve by which method. Either you can solve it by cross multiplication, substitution, or elimination, whatever you wish to do. Here we feel that elimination is the better way. So just simply putting the sign, changing the sign, we can very easily solve. X cut gaya. What do we get? Minus 3y plus 2y minus y and minus 12. So implies y equal to 12. So बेटे की एज क्या आ गई? 12 years आ गई. And putting the value of y, value of y in equation 1, we get x minus 2y is equal to 12. It is written, or x is equal to 3y is given. We can write in equation 1. It is much simpler. X is equal to 12 into 3 is equal to 36. So age of father is 36 and son is 12 years. So to see the solution in a better mode, you can just pause your video and see the solution. And because in your examination you have to do the solution in a very proper way. Now let us come to the next question. Our next question is, if twice the son's age. I'm discussing a lot of questions related to word problems. Why? Because children, you should be well acquainted with same category of question in a proper way, so that the fear of facing this type of question should be removed. Now the second question, let us come to the second question. If twice the son's age in years is added to the father's age, the sum is 70. But if twice the father's age is added to the son's age, the sum is 95 years. So at the first, you can see that it might be feeling to you it is very difficult, but actually it is not difficult. It's very easy. You just if twice the son's age in years is added to the father's age. So what we have to do is we have to simply here same thing we have to assume that let the father's age be x years and son's age be y years. And now telling twice the son's age. So twice the son's age is, according to the question, 2x added to the father's age is 70 years. And now again it is telling, but if twice the father's age is added to the son's age, twice the father's age, here it is written twice the son's age, twice the son's age. Now it becomes 2y plus x. I'm again writing to you. Twice the son's age is y. So what it becomes? 2y plus x is equal to 70, because son's age is y. Now in the second, twice the father's age. Father's age is x years. So our second condition is twice the father's age. So what is the father's age given over here? 2x. Twice the father's age is added to the son's age. Son's age is y years, and it becomes 95. So this is the question given to you. One is 2y plus x is equal to 70, and another is 2x plus y is equal to 95. So what we have to do, we have to simply find out the value of x and y in this, and then we will get the age of father and son. So here something we have to do. Either we have to multiply this equation by 2 or this equation by 2. Any one of the equation we have to multiply by 2. So 72 is a 140. We know it very easily. So what we will do is we'll just multiply this equation by 2. What do we get? 2y plus 2. This becomes 2x and 2y becomes 4y is equal to 72 the 140. So this is our two equations. On solving both the equations we get here again we will what we will do, minus minus plus. So minus minus gets cancelled and minus 4y plus y. What it becomes? Minus 3y and here plus y. So it becomes 140 plus 95. 5 not 9 plus 4 13 and 235. So we'll see whether the divisibility rule follows or not. So it is sorry 2x plus y is equal to 95 and 2x plus 4y is equal to 140. So here it is minus minus and minus. I am writing it again to you so that it makes you very clear. This I am rubbing it and I am writing it again to you. Son's age be y years. So what is the equation? 2y plus x is equal to 70 and 2x plus y equal to 95. So what it becomes is this this we will multiply the whole equation with 2 and what do we get is 2 to the 4, 4y plus 2x is equal to 140 and then here we'll write this in the same way 2x plus y. Only we'll just interchange the place and we will get in this. Now on solving these two equations, on solving we get minus minus minus. So 4y minus y is 3y and 10 minus 5 is 5 and here what becomes 13. So 13 minus 9 is 4. So value of y is 15 is 45. So who is y? Y is son. So son's age is 15. And what is x? Putting the value of y in the equation 1. In equation 1. So what is our equation 1? 2y 2 into 15 plus x is equal to 70. So x is equal to 70 minus 30. So what do we get? 40. So father's age is 40 years and son's age is 15 years. This is our answer. I hope you could understand. We have to proceed our answer in a systematic way and we will very surely get the answer. Now let's proceed to the next question related to this only. The systematically way of doing the question is over here. It is written to you. You can pause your video and go through the solution. so that you may be able to understand it in a better way. Now, let us come to the next question. This is our textbook question. 5 years hence, the age of Jacob will be 3 times that of his son. 5 years ago, Jacob's age was 7 times of his son. What are their present ages? So here, this question, this hence is written. First of all, what we have to do is, we have to discuss about the present age of Jacob. So let the present age of Jacob be solution. Let the present age of Jacob is equal to x years, and present and son's age will be son is equal to y years. Now we will just discuss about this 5 years hence and 5 years ago. First equation will form of 5 years hence, and the second equation will be of 5 years ago. So what is 5 years hence? Hence means बाद में. तो बाद में means +5. x +5 भी कर देंगे और इक्वल का साइन लगा के y +5 भी लिख देंगे. अब आगे देखेंगे क्या कह रहा है. एज ऑफ जेकॉब विल बी 3 times that of his son. तो सिंपली हम लोग क्या कर देंगे, 3 से मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे और हमारी इक्वेशन बन जाएगी, इसको हम लोग सॉल्व कर लेंगे. x +5 इज इक्वल टू 3y +15. फर्दर हम इसको सॉल्व करके बना सकते हैं x - 3y इज इक्वल टू 15 - 5 इज इक्वल टू 10. इन द सिमिलर वे हम लोग आ जाते हैं इसमें 5 years ago. 5 years ago means x - 5 और इधर भी y - 5. अब जैकब एज वाज 7 times his son. जैकब की एज क्या हो गई, 7 times his son हो गई. ये हमारी फर्स्ट इक्वेशन हो गई और ये हमारी सेकेंड इक्वेशन हो गई. तो हम लोग इसको फर्दर सॉल्व कर लेंगे. तो x - 5 इज इक्वल टू 7y - 35, and then what do we get, x - 7y and -5 will come here, so -35 plus 5, so what it is, -30. X - 7y is equal to -30. These are our two equations and we have to solve it. In here the solution is shown to you. You can solve in this way and you can get the answer. So what is the age of Jacob? The age of Jacob is 40 years and age of his son is 10 years. I hope you have gone through, you could now are well acquainted with this type of questions. Whenever any age problem comes to you, you can be very easily able to do the questions. So some more questions related to it. This is also a question related to your book. 5 years ago, Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. 10 years later, Noori will be twice as old as Sonu. How old are Noori and Sonu? First of all, we have to, without wasting our time, we have to write the ages. Let the age of Noori and Sonu be x and y years respectively. First thing, as soon as the question is given to you, you have to write in this way. नूरी की एज x हो गई, सोनू की एज y हो गई. अब 5 years ago, एगो का मतलब पहले. अब हम आ जाते हैं अपनी कंडीशन पे. एगो मतलब पहले, तो हम लगा देते हैं x के साथ भी -5 और y के साथ भी -5 और इक्वल का साइन लगा देते हैं. इतना हम कर लेते हैं. अब इसके बाद हम पढ़ते हैं क्या लिखा. नूरी वॉज थ्राइस एज ओल्ड एज सोनू. सो thrice as old as Sonu. Our first equation, we will solve the equation. What will we get? X minus 5 is equal to 3y minus 15, and then what do we get? X minus 3y is equal to minus 10. This is our first equation. Now let us come to the second part. 10 years later, later मतलब बाद में, तो हम लोग क्या कर लेते हैं, दोनों तरफ बाद में वाली बात को ऐड कर लेते हैं। 10 साल बाद, 10 साल बाद, अब 10 साल बाद क्या हुआ वो देख लेते हैं। नूरी विल बी टॉयज एज ओल्ड एज सोनू, तो नूरी ये है, बस 2 ऐसे लगा देते हैं, हो गया अपना काम। नाउ सिंपली वी विल जस्ट सॉल्व दिस इक्वेशन ऑल्सो। x plus 10 is equal to 2y plus 20. What do we get? X minus 2y is equal to 10. Up we will solve this in both equations, and the solution is given to you in this way. Now this is our solution, standard solution. I want to discuss some more questions with you, and these questions, this question is little bit um, different than the question which you were going through. Just I am reading the question to you. Age of the father is twice the sum of the ages of his 2 children. मतलब 2 चिल्ड्रेन हैं उसके। तो अब आप इस क्वेश्चन को थोड़ा सा ध्यान से समझिए। एक क्वेश्चन, उसके 2 बच्चे हैं और दोनों की एज का सम फादर की एज के टॉयज है। तो अब यहाँ पर हमको क्या मानना पड़ेगा, दिस क्वेश्चन इज स्लाइटली डिफरेंट एंड from the examination point of view it is very important. What we will write, let the age of the father be x years, और दूसरा क्या हो जाएगा, सम, एक बच्चे की एज नहीं, दोनों की, सम ऑफ द एजेस ऑफ 2 चिल्ड्रेन इज इक्वल टू y ईयर। दोनों बच्चों की एज मिलाकर जो उसका सम है वो y ईयर है। इतनी बात हमने लिख ली। अब आगे देखिए क्या कह रहे हैं, आफ्टर 20 ईयर्स, तो पिताजी की उम्र में हमने 20 ईयर्स को जोड़ भी दिया। अब यहाँ पर क्या है, 2 बच्चे हैं जिनकी उम्र का सम y है, तो 20 ईयर्स आफ्टर 20 ईयर्स क्या हो जाएगा, 40 हो जाएगा। 20 साल पहले बच्चे की उम्र में और 20 साल दूसरे बच्चे की उम्र में। दिस इज ओनली व्हाट यू हैव टू जस्ट थिंक, कि यहाँ पर हमारा जो बच्चे की जो सम है वो y है। अब एक बच्चे की उम्र में 20 साल जोड़ा और दूसरे बच्चे की उम्र में 20 साल जोड़ा, तो ये बन गया हमारा y प्लस 40। बस इतनी सी बात को हमको थोड़ा सा ध्यान देना है। अब उसके बाद क्या लिखा है, एज ऑफ फादर इज ट्वाइस द सम, तो ट्वाइस कर देंगे हम, ट्वाइस द सम ऑफ द। तो अब बस, अब ओनली दिस मच वाज द प्रॉब्लम विद दिस क्वेश्चन। एक्चुअली तो ये है कि x इज इक्वल टू 2y है, लेकिन बस यहाँ पर ये इस चीज को हमको फोकस करना। नाउ व्हाट वी विल डू, just we will simply solve it. X plus 20 is equal to 2y plus 80. So what do we get, x minus, and one thing more is given to you, sorry, one, I have written one thing wrong here, twice is not there, here it is simply equal to. I just want to read out the question again. Age of father is twice the sum of the ages of his 2 children. So our first equation is this x is equal to 2y. And the second equation is x plus 20 is equal to y plus 40. So we will just simply solve this equation. X plus 20 is equal to y plus 40. Putting x is equal to 2y over here, this equation becomes x minus y is equal to 40 minus 20, 20, and putting the value of x, putting the value of x in given equation. What do we get? 2y minus y is equal to 20. Y is equal to 20. So what is this y? Y is the sum of the ages of the 2 children. And what is x? 2 into 20. It is 40. So age of father will be is equal to 40 years, and a sum of the ages of the children. Sum of the ages of two children is equal to 20 years. So I hope you have understood this question very well. Age of the father is twice the sum of the ages of his two children. X is equals to 2y. After 20 years, his age will be equal to the sum of the ages of his children. So after 20 years, y दो बच्चों की उम्र है तो 20 और 20 जोड़ दिया, 5 प्लस 40 आ गया, वैल्यू निकाल ली. बच्चों आपको समझ में आ गए होंगे एज से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस. सो आई थिंक I'm just discussing one more question with you, and I hope then this topic of age-related question will be easier for you to understand. 2 years ago, Salim was thrice as old as his daughter, and 6 years later, he will be 4 years older than twice our age. So this question यहाँ पर 2 years ago, तो पहली चीज तो जो हम लिखते हैं वो हम लिख लेंगे let the present age of Salim be X years and his daughter be Y years. 2 years ago, Salim was thrice. Now we will look into the condition what is written over here. 2 years ago का मतलब माइनस कर देना, तो x माइनस टू और y माइनस टू दो हो गए. अब इसमें क्या कर दिया कि यहाँ पर कह रहा है कि 2 years ago, तो अब यहाँ पर हम क्या कर देंगे थ्राइस है, यहाँ पर थ्राइस थ्राइस का मतलब 3 टाइम्स, तो x माइनस टू इज इक्वल टू 3 इंटू y माइनस टू. ये हमारी एक कंडीशन बन गई. तो ये क्या बन गई x माइनस टू इज इक्वल टू 3y माइनस 6 implies x माइनस 3y इज इक्वल टू माइनस 4. ये हमारी इक्वेशन 1 बन गई. अब हम दूसरी कंडीशन पे आते हैं 6 years later. 6 years later का मतलब हम 6 साल जोड़ना है हमको, तो जोड़ दो हम x प्लस 6 कर दो और y प्लस 6 कर दो. He will be 4 years older than twice her age. तो पहले तो हम क्या करें उसकी उम्र को ट्वाइस करें और उसके बाद क्या कर दें 4 को 4 साल और ट्वाइस उसकी एज के हो जाए और उसके बाद 4 years और बड़ा हो जाए. तो ये बस इस क्वेश्चन में थोड़ी सी गलती बच्चे यहाँ पर करते हैं. दैट इज व्हाई आई हैव टेकन दिस क्वेश्चन. अगेन आई एम गोइंग टू रीड इट. 6 years later he will be 4 years older than twice her age. तो पहले 6 years later की एज का twice plus 4, and then we'll simply solve this and we can get the answer. X plus 6 is equal to 2y plus 12 plus 4. So what do we get here? X minus 2y is equal to 12 plus 4 16, 16 minus 6 is 10. So x minus 2y is equal to 10. This is our second equation. So we have got our two equations. On solving these two equations, what do we get? So simply write down these two equations. X minus 3y is equal to minus 4 and x minus 2y is equal to 10. So on solving these two equations, what do we get? Minus 3y plus 2y is minus y, and minus 10 minus 4 is minus 14, and so we got y is equals to 14 years. We have got the value of y. Now we will substitute to get value of x. Substituting the value of y in equation 1. So x minus 3 into 14 is equal to minus 4. X minus 42 is equal to minus 4. X is equals to minus 42 will go that side. And so 42 minus 4 is equal to 38. So age of age of Salim will be 38 years, and and his daughter's age will be 14 years. So this was all what we were supposed to. Now, children, I request you all to practice as many questions as you can, so that you may be well versed with this type of questions. And in the next session, I will be taking word problems related to different topics. So, meanwhile, you practice it. Thank you so much.